someday you might see it. Yeah, never say die. Got to go.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to more of the deck profiles. It's me, Cooper, and today we're going to be talking about Bastion Misawa, one of the most forgettable and least favorite characters in GX for me at least. At least season 1 he was alright, but then I played the video games and he started to bully me, so, you know, screw him. Bastion Misawa has a very interesting deck. Now, he used many decks during the show, but I've obviously decided to focus in on one deck in particular. So, let's go ahead and talk about Bastion Misawa's water deck with Water Dragon. Yes, this rare deck uses the ritual monster Litmus Doom Swordsman, Water Dragon, and rare cards like the Ring of Destruction and the Living Fossil. So let's go ahead and dive into the stats of Bastion Misawa. Bastion Misawa's attack stat. Looking at his monsters, he has an easy to summon 2100 2-tribute monster because he doesn't have to thanks to an effect. He has 1700 Kabuzalis, which is pretty good. He's got a Water Dragon at 28, which is going to mess up the stats. He's got Oxygenon at 1800, which is really good. He's got Hydrogen at 1600, which is solid. Monju's, thanks to me, at 1400, which is not the best. He's got Mathematician at 1500, which is really solid. And he's got Carbonetons at 800, which is really bad, even though they can gain 1000 attack if fighting a fire-type monster. Also, they have the Litmus Doom Swordsman at 0 attack, but if there's a face-up trap on the field, it has 3000 attack, so that's pretty nice. Overall, though, looking at these stats, this monster's not too hard to summon thanks to Carbonetons, so I can count that. Kabuzalis, really good. Water Dragon, really good. Oxygeddon, really good. Hydrogeddon's really solid. Mathematician's doable. Manju's not so good. And Carbonetons suck. So, and Litmus technically is 3000, but it's 0 on there, so that's going to ruin it a little bit. Overall, Bastion Misawa's deck is one of the better beater decks, having a triple 18 beater, triple 1700, and triple easy to summon 1600 with a monster that can be special summoned from the hand or the deck with another monster at 2100 attack. That means that I have to do it. I'm going to give Bastion Misawa a 6 attack stat. That's right. Bastion Misawa has 6 attack thanks to his beater monsters. In fact, he has more beaters than he has non-beaters, and that's really freaking good. However, we need to dive into the defense stat, which, starting with Hyunzaro, again, it's really easy to summon thanks to Carmageddon, and it has 2800 defense. That's really freaking good. We have Kabuzalis at 1500, that's usable. Water Dragon, 26, nice. We got Oxygeddon at 800, terrible. We have Hydrogen at 1000, terrible. We got Manju at 1000, terrible. Mathematician at 500, terrible. Carmageddon at 600, terrible. Litmus Doom Swordsman, does it even increase its defense? Here, let's find out. Does it even increase its defense by 3000? Yes, it does, but okay, fine. I can give it the same idea as the attack. Overall, most of these are ass when it comes to defense, but Hyunzaro will save the day. You can literally wall your opponent with this monster, hiding behind it and just waiting for your opponent to make a mistake. So thanks to Hyunzaro being a huge 2800 saver, Litmus Doom Swordsman is also 3000 defense if you really think about it. Water Dragon's 2600 defense. That's all going to make the average go up, 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 despite the fact that he's got 500, 600, and 1000s and 800s. I am going to be able to give Bastion Misawa a solid 4 out of 8. So 4 bars for Bastion Misawa. He's average. The reason he's average is because every monster he can actually summon easily is pretty ass in defense. Except Kabuzalis, that one's actually pretty good. But Hyunzaro saves the entire deck by itself with its icy wings. So let's go, or diamond wings. So let's go ahead and dive into the speed stat for Bastion, which, looking at speed cards, Hydrogeddon's one of the fastest cards because you actually special summon another one by destroying a monster by battle. The Gift Manju is one of the fastest cards because you get to choose between a ritual spell or ritual monster. Having that choice increases your speed. You have Mathematician, that when this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you get to draw a card. That means you're searching the top of your deck, so there you go. Carbonetton, which when this card gets destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you get to special summon 1 level 7 or lower normal dragon type monster. Hello, Hyunzaro. And that's really good. Litmus is a ritual monster, ritual spell. We have the double spell, which is a searcher for your opponent's graveyard, I believe, and that gives you a really good, that counts as search. Bonding H2O. That counts as a special summon, so there you go. It's like a ritual spell. It counts as a special summon. We got the Living Fossil. The Living Fossil counts as a special summon, so there you go. Overall, so far, this deck is fast as fuck. And the rest of these, not so much. But because this man has so much special summon potential, because this man has so much search potential, I'm going to have to give Bastion amazing 7 bars out of 8. Bastion Misawa, I may not like you, but you are strong, you are fast, and you're actually decently defensive. You got the stats. You are doing amazing so far. But we need to get into the skill stat, and the skill stat is no skill. Let's see. This one might do burn. Let's find out. Okay. Only when this card fights the attack of fire monsters and pyro monsters in the field becomes 0. That technically doesn't exactly count, but it is a special summon card, but 7, it doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and look at something else. Oxygon is the burn one, right? If this card is in battle with a pyro monster and sent to the graveyard, each player takes 800. Yeah, that technically counts as burn, even though it's very situational. So there's one burn card. Don't think so. You know, you're just special summons. I don't think you do burn either. No, or stall, or anything. No. Devil Spell, could be whatever. Living Fossil, I don't think it does any burn or stall, really. I mean, yeah, you're special summoning, but not in the way that it's like an invincible monster. Yeah, in fact, it banishes the monster. Alright, then we got Ring of Destruction at any deck that has Ring of Destruction gets a full point just for having this trap. It's an extremely, extremely fast and brutal trap for skill, and that's going to help. So, overall, Bastion's skill stat, funny enough, given who the character is in the show, is pretty goddamn ass. That's a solid 2 bars. 2 bars, everybody. And that means that we're going to have to go into the brick stat, because 2-bar skill is really bad, but brick stat, okay, bricky, not bricky, bricky, not bricky. Rituals always count as brick. Bonding H2O counts as brick. Double spell, you have to discard another spell just to activate this. It's not exactly brick, so I guess I can ignore that. Ritual spells count as brick, just like ritual monsters. Curse Seal, no, that's fine. All right. Looking at all of these cards, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 brick cards. We got 9 real brick cards in this deck, but there are so much search and support, so much speed that I am able to, you know, mitigate it a little bit. It's not going to be quite as high as I'm making it sound. Bastion Misawa, when it comes to the brick stat, gets a solid 6 brick. It's not that bricky. It doesn't seem like it's as bricky as it looks. I'm going to put rarely bricks despite the ritual monster. 6 bars for Bastion Misawa. This guy is a beast. And you know what? It's time to talk about potential. And I know a lot of people think I'm going to shit on this person's potential, but the reality is Bastion Misawa has the beaters. Bastion Misawa has the searchers. Bastion Misawa has the ritual. Bastion Misawa has our water dragon. Bastion Misawa has Ring of Destruction and Living Fossil. This deck is super solid at bringing back monsters, sending out monsters, special summoning monsters from deck, from graveyard, from whatever you need it to be. Guess what? Bastion Misawa gets a solid 4-star potential. I know, I'm putting him on the same level as Zane. That sounds insane to me. But at the same time, I have used this deck and almost never lost with it. I hate Bastion, but damn it, he's a good duelist in this game, especially in Season 1. So, everybody, Bastion is on the same level as Tanya, which I bet he'll like, and the same level as Zane, which I think is pretty insane. So, that's going to be it. I'll see you all next time, and goodbye.